loves, welcome back to the Luxy Hair channel. My name is Maya Cabranes and I am a Canadian content creator in the lifestyle, beauty, and wellness industry, and I am beyond thrilled to be taking you through the process of how to properly blend your hair extensions when you have short hair. What I really love about having clip-in hair extensions specifically is that you don't have to sleep with them, you don't have to shower with them, you can take them out whenever it is convenient for you, you don't have to wear them every day, so really there isn't any damage happening to your hair. And I see clip-in hair extensions as more of an accessory that I'll wear when I shoot content, or that I'll wear to an event, or if I want to get done up for a nice dinner with my boyfriend, this is something that I'll typically wear my hair extensions for. So I really have a balayage going on. I don't really have one tone. I kind of went for some blonde highlights to mix in with my natural brown. So it has always been pretty difficult to find clip-in hair extensions that blend perfectly with my hair, and Luxy just released a ashy brown highlight collection which blends so well with my hair. And when you buy extensions, or when you get extensions in general, you never want people to think that they're extensions. And what I love about what Luxy does is the quality is so good and the color matches so well because they have such a huge variety that when you wear them, it looks like your hair, which is a major key. So we are gonna go through the process of how to clip in the hair extensions, how to blend them with short to medium length hair, and go from there. So when you order from Luxy Hair Extensions, all of the packages come in this really cute pink box, and it's really awesome because it's great for storage and it makes sure that the hair extensions are safe when traveling, and it is a recycled box, which we love. So we are gonna take the hair extensions out of here and get to clipping, but first, I am going to give you little tips on how I chose my color and how you can choose your color, because there are quite a few different things to keep in mind when selecting the perfect tone for your hair. If you are ever in doubt, you can just take photos of your hair in natural lighting and send it to the Luxy team, and they are super quick to respond and on the ball. The team is very helpful, so they can help you with selecting a color. But if you think you have a handle on it yourself, what I typically say is to try and blend with the ends of your hair. So never get hair extensions, like if you are multidimensional like myself, I have different colors in my hair, as you can tell. So I have this dark brown tone, which is my natural color, and then I have the highlights. So when I choose extensions, I always make sure to get colors that blend with the bottom. So, as you can tell, this is the highlight ash brown new drop from Luxy, and I love this tone because it has highlights running throughout, which might look a little early 2000s for you, but when you clip them in, you can't see this upper part because my hair will be over it, and the highlights just blend so perfectly with my hair, which you will see shortly. And if you're trying to decide on whether or not the seamless collection is for you or the classic selection, I can show you a little bit of both just so you have an idea. But right here is the weft of the seamless collection, and as you can tell, it almost has a very thin and flattened seamless kind of tape to it. So it is very flat to your head and you can't see the bump, which is awesome. But here is the classic collection, and the weft here is a little bit thicker, but it also does hold a little bit more hair. And a little tip that I suggest, if you have short hair specifically, is to go a little bit thicker, because if you were to get maybe a less thick hair extension, it might show a little bit with the hair because it won't be as thick and voluptuous at the bottom. So when in doubt, always go thicker. So one of my favorite techniques for clipping and hair extensions is to prep the hair. So what I typically do is add a couple waves to my hair, and as you can see, I kind of ran a curling iron through my hair, put a couple waves in there, didn't add too much heat because I'm going to be doing a little subtle wave at the end of when I clip the hair extensions in. It kind of adds a little bit of grit to the hair, so the hair extensions have something to really grab onto when they're clipped in. Okay, so it's good to remember to always go little, large, little. And I always do this. I've been doing this for years, and I found that it just really helps with blending, and especially when you have layered hair like mine, and texture and dimension. So what I will typically do is grab a 2-clip weft and start at the very bottom, grab a bigger weft like so, and go above it, and then I will go little clips up top. And we will go through that process together just to show you exactly what I do step by step, but that is what I find really helps blend the hair extensions and make it look like my real hair. So I'm gonna take a scrunchie, you can use a hair elastic, hair clip, whatever works for you, and kind of section off my hair, starting at the bottom of my scalp. So I usually put my thumbs behind my ears and drag down to make a little bit of a line. So this is the look that we're going for, guys. This is the end of the video. When you have short hair, you wanna make sure you go for a thicker weft just to make it blend a little bit better. And what I typically do, and a little secret that I have been doing lately, is I take one weft and then I clip another weft on top of it. So this weft right here is a weft that is the same size as this one, but I just clipped it on to the bottom to really add a lot of thickness to the clip and make it really full. And you can do this with your previous set of extensions to your new set of Luxys, or you can kind of blend and mix and match the set that you have. So now that my hair extension is clipped in very comfortably, as you can see in the back there, I will bring my hair forward. And this is a little secret trick that I do on my extensions to make sure that this hair doesn't show. And as you can see, this hair shows with my hair extensions, which kind of gives it away that this is hair extensions. So what I do is I will twist this piece of hair and stick it between the clips like so, and pull it through. And then I will do the exact same thing on the other side. I will twist it, and I will stick it through the center of the clips. So the next step to this little magic trick is to grab 2 bobby pins like I do here, and I will add 1 bobby pin to the middle of the clip to kind of block the hair from falling, and I will do the same with the other side that the small hair is tucked into. So as you can see, my hair is totally tucked away, and you can't tell that I have any short hair sticking out under here. It looks like this is completely coming from my root, which is the major key when having extensions, to make them blend, to make them look like your real hair. So we're going to go on to the next step. So what we will add is this thicker weft. Again, this is one of my bigger wefts. This is my 4-clip weft, and I did the same thing that I did with my other set, is I added another big weft attached to it here to really add a ton of thickness, because I really want to go for a full thick look. So since we're starting from the bottom and going up, what we will do is create another line of hair above the clips that we just clipped in. So now that I have this big thick row clipped in, you can tell that there's already some thickness starting to blend with my hair, and you just do this process over and over again, clipping from the bottom up. So those 2 rows that I just clipped in are what I typically do from the back, and next I will start clipping in from the sides. So I will grab my 3-clip weft, give it a little brush before I apply it, and separate the hair again. So now that I have this side of my head clipped in, I'm going to move on to the other side. And as you can tell, my hair is still pretty prominent on this side just because I have a lot of layers, so I do need to add the hair extensions quite higher. And I'm gonna add another weft with 3 clips in on this side. So the hair extensions are already looking really thick in the back side, but it's these front layered pieces that I really need to blend a little bit more. So I'm going to add 2 wefts of the 2-clip classic wefts and add them both to each side to really just thicken up this front piece here. So I've clipped in all of the major pieces into my hair and everything is almost good to go, but I'm going to finish off the look by clipping in a couple of my single pieces. And these are really for filling in places that you might see a couple gaps. And where I'm really seeing them and where I typically add my single pieces are in the front. I kind of add them underneath my curtain bangs as sort of money pieces. And what I really love about these single pieces is that they are so thick, so they really go a long way. So now that all of my hair extensions are all clipped in, I'm going to add a couple more waves through the front to just really blend with the waves that I have in my natural hair and give it that va-va-voom, blowout, voluptuous, big, windswept look. And so after I've finished curling my hair, I will typically run my fingers through my waves just to make sure that everything's really spread out. There's no rogue curls doing their own thing and it looks very airy and wavy. And sometimes I'll even take a hairbrush and just quickly run it through. Since the hair extensions are so soft, there's no pulling on my scalp and it really works out well. So my final step is to add some grit and tease to the top of my hair just to give that extra volume up top. So this is it, and thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Comment, like, subscribe, check me out on Instagram at Maya Capranis, and I hope to hear from you soon. I'd love some feedback on this video. I hope you enjoy clipping in your hair extensions, and remember, practice makes perfect. There's gonna be a lot of trial and error, and make sure that you feel beautiful and comfortable. Have a good one, guys.